everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome back to Look Back, where I take a look at reviews I did a year ago, 5 years ago, and 10 years ago. Now, interestingly enough, because I'm going to be at Gamma next week, and you'll be showing off videos from there, I decided to combine 2 weeks together. So I'm doing 2 weeks worth of Look Back. But because 1 year ago and 5 years ago I was at Gamma, not a lot of reviews were done during that time frame. So even with the 2 weeks, there's not a lot. In fact, from 2016, there's nothing, no reviews last year. So we're going to jump to 2012. So first we have Startup Fever. Startup Fever is one of the first, I think it was a Kickstarter game as you moved around the board and we're starting up companies and stuff. But there was a lot of luck into it. You could put a lot of work into something and then it just all fall to pieces. Just wasn't that fun. I also took a look at Rocket Jockey. This is one of Mayfair's games where they basically had a simply fun style. It was I think this might have been the first one where they were introducing these simple games. And Rocket Jockey was about, hey, I can go from here to here to here, a card game as you fly around from different planets. But it was actually pretty thinky, almost to the point where I was like, did you mean to put this in a simple line? But it's a decent game. That's Rocket Jockey. Then there's Starship Catan. This is from the two-player Cosmos line. I looked at this one. I love this game. Still in my collection. A two-player game, which was based on Starfarers of Catan, which was based on Settlers of Catan. But in this game, you were slowly building up the ship and going exploring in different piles of cards. You got to remember what's in what pile. And you're trading goods back and forth, trying to get victory points and trying to avoid the pirates that might show up in the different piles. An excellent game. As the years have gone by, I've only enjoyed this more and more. And then 10 years ago, I looked at only one game, and that is the expansion for Commands and Colors Ancients, the Greek expansion. Now, this was the first expansion for Commands and Colors Ancients, so it added dice to the game. The game had dice already, but they were super light wooden dice. This added heavier dice. But it also added a lot of cool things from the Greek battles, including Alexander the Great, including elephants, and some of the band of brothers or the companions, brave companions, and just some cool units. A lot of scenarios. In fact, the rulebook for this one was bigger than the original game, mostly just because it was chock full of scenarios that you can play. So a great expansion. Well, there will be no look back next week because we'll be live at Gamma, but in 2 weeks come back and I'll tell you about some other great games I played before. This has been Look Back. I'm Tom Vasel on the Dice Tower.